Hello, welcome along to part two. So here are another couple of jottings for you to have a look at. Again, jottings are just an extension of can they do it in the head. They're just a way of splitting up numbers just to make it easy to think about. And some children can't keep all those numbers in the head, so they might just have to make a couple of little jottings just to make some sense. So for example, multiplication splitting 67 into a 60 and a 7 and times in both parts by 4. Okay, so it's a sort of stepping stone from in your head towards the formal method. Okay, so what do the formal methods look like? So in year 4, okay, by the end of year 4, children will be expected to use these methods that are on the screen. So I'll just have a quick run through those. But they say, so year 3 and 4, they'll be learning these. The first one, formal addition. So these are more like the methods that you might remember from school. So 9 add 2 is 11. We put the 1 there. Let's see if I can get my pen to work. There we go. Put the 1 there. And we carry the 10 over into the tens column. So now we've got 20 and 50, which is 70. Add my 1, which is 80. 300 and 700, which is 1,000, or 3 and 7 is 10. Put your 0 there. Exchange into the next column. 1 add 1 is 2. Okay, similar way with decomposition, which is subtraction. 3 subtract 5 would leave a negative. So in this method, we have to exchange from the next column along, which is the tens. So we take a 10 from there and make it 13, take 5, which is 8. 0, take 2. Again, we need to exchange. So we take 100 from there. So we've got 10 tens, okay, which is 100. Take away 20, which leaves 80. And then 6 take 5, or 600 take 500, which is 188. 67 times 4. Again, in the last model, we partition this, but this time we just do the 4 times the 7, which is 28. Bob the 8 there, the 20 underneath there. 4 times 6, or 4 times 60, is 240. Add the 20, 268. Division starts to look at the formal division, which the children might call the bus stop. We call it bus stop in school as well. There's nothing wrong with that, but it is the formal short division. And it's how many of the first number goes into the second number. So it's 92 divided by 4, but how many 4s go into 92? So we start with the 4. How many 4s go into the 9, which is 2, because 2 times 4 is 8. 1 left over. So the 1 that left over, we exchange, we carry it over to that column. So we've now got how many 4s into 12? And 3 4s go into 12. Now, also, they'll be looking at the division with remainders. So we can look at the variation. If we look at the first question, the second question, you'll see that there's some similarities, some differences. So again, 4 into 9 is 2, 1 left over. 4 into 15 is still 3, but I have some numbers left over now, so I put a remainder. So 4 times 3 is 12, so I've only used 12 of that. There is 3 left over. And by the end of year 4, children should be able to do calculations like those examples. I'm going to pause now, and then I'll come back for part 3.